Would y'all look at that? Would y'all look at that game? What's going on, guys? Ash Black here. So I could not live stream the video. I've been very busy at my house. As y'all can see, I gotta cut all this grass down, bro. I gotta cut all this grass down. I have been so busy. So I did apologize. I could not live stream the Spain versus Cape Verde game, but I still had a chance to watch the game, and I'll keep it a bean with y'all. Like, shout out to Cape Verde, bro. Shout out to the Vadians, man. They went out there and they secured a point. And I think this is like the first time they've ever secured a point at a first World Cup ever, right? And then you're telling me that Spain had the likes of Lamine Yamal, you have Nico Williams, you got Pedri, you got Dani Olmo, you got Oyarzabal, you got all these elite players in the Spain national team, and y'all motherfuckers could not score a single goal. You could not walk away with the 3 points, bro. There is not an excuse. There is no excuse that you can give the Spain national team why they could not score a goal against the Cape Verdeans, y'all. I'll keep it a bean with y'all, right? It's almost over 70% ball possession. 27 shots, bro. 7 shots on target. And you know what's funny? I think the commentator was saying something, and he was like, yo, Spain, this is the first time since 1966 that the Spain national team had over 27 shots and not a single goal recorded, bro. Since 1966. Bro, my mom wasn't even born yet, bro. My mom and dad wasn't even born yet, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Fam. And I was like, yo, this is not looking good for the Spain national team, because you have Uruguay and Saudi Arabia, and I won't lie to y'all, they are a decent team. Yes, the Uruguay is not the same as we know them to be maybe almost 14, 16 years ago. You could talk about Saudi Arabia, but those are two teams that could do the best they can, right? They can give Spain more of a trouble than Cape Verde did, in my opinion, right? Um, I will say that Cape Verde came out playing a double defensive low block, and if we're gonna be honest, guys, it actually worked in the end, bro. They played defense. It's like they didn't even think about scoring. They felt like just trying to walk away with a clean sheet, or trying to walk away with a single point is more than enough for them. And I will be honest with you guys, they're the one that's gonna walk out of here with the praise. If we're gonna keep it a bean, Cape Verde will walk out here with the praise. Everyone's gonna be praising them, right? Especially that 40-year-old goalkeeper, Vozinha, man. A 40-year-old goalkeeper, Vozinha. He made amazing saves that I never thought that a goalkeeper could make, bro. If we're talking about who might actually have the best performance as a goalkeeper so far, we might actually have to say is Vozinha, right? I have Patrick Beach in my list. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Patrick Beach from Australia, right? Those amazing saves he made was against Turkey was really cool. And I'm gonna have to say Vozinha as well so far, right? During the 90th minute stoppage time, I realized that the Cape Verdeans were like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's hit them on the counter attack. Since this game is nearing a 0-0 draw, we might as well figure out if we can maybe hit them on the counter attack and score some. And yes, there was two opportunities that Cape Verdeans had to score a goal, right? Towards, especially at the late stoppage time, right? One was from, I think there was a corner kick that Unai Simon made an amazing save of. The second opportunity came when there was a counter attack by a player who goes by Mendes. Now Nuno Mendes from Portugal, but a player who go by Mendes, right? And then Pedri had to drag him down to get that tactical foul. Obviously, he got a yellow. Get that tactical foul for the Spain players to get together. Overall, if I'm going to keep it a bean with y'all, I do I don't know what was missing from Spain, especially in this game. Because when I was watching the game and I was like, okay, you're doing a great job building up the tempo. You're building the ball up. You're getting pairs. You're getting inside. You're getting the ball inside the box 18. And sometimes you're able to create this enough space for you to get a shot off, right? But then sometimes you shoot it wild. And then there was some shot where you just shoot it straight out of Vozinha, which is Cape Verdean goalkeeper. And I was like, what the hell are you guys doing? Like, huh? But overall, I will say that, no one is going to give an excuse to the Spain national team. We are not, bro. I honestly didn't even think that I would have to go live for this game because in my mind, I thought, okay, the same way Germany was able to score goals against Curacao, the same way Scotland was able to score goals against Haiti, I was thinking that the Spain national team will be able to score multiple goals against Cape Verde, even if they decide to play low block, right? The thing with Curacao against Germany was that Curacao had so many spaces. Those guys was not trying to play a low block haram football. They were not trying to play haram football. So I was just like, what the hell? Of course, you guys are going to concede 7. Yes, of course, the game was 1-1 at some point, right? You look at Scotland versus Haiti, right? I think Haiti tried to play some open football, and Scotland is not that better of a team. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I mean, the goal came from John McGinn, who is one of the best players at Aston Villa. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Scotland was that better of a team against Haiti. The fact that they could even score multiple goals explained that a lot, right? Now you're looking at Spain versus Cape Verde, and I'm like, okay, Spain have the ability that you have ball dribblers like Lamine Yamal. You have tempo controller like Pedri. You got Oyarzabal. You got Danny Olmo, right? You got Nico Williams. You got all the players and all the tools to go out there and do some damage, bro. And I was like, wow. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep on mowing my grass, doing my shit, trimming, doing what I gotta do at my house, and maybe eventually I am gonna see it go scored eventually, right? Eventually, goal's gonna be scored. Nope. 90th minute, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? This is not good for Spain to not secure the 3 points. Because like I said earlier in this same video, guys, you got Uruguay and Saudi Arabia, who's going to be a much more tougher team than Cape Verde. Like, people have to understand how huge this is, that Spain could not score a goal. Spain is the reigning European champions, bro. They beat England in the finals. They are the reigning champions of the Euros right now, right? Until, I think, in the next 2 years, I guess, right? Or next year, whatever the case is. But right now, as you guys can see, this is the reigning champions. And Cape Verde walked away with a point. A 0-0 draw game against the Cape Verdeans, bro. That is fucking huge. I'm sorry. It's huge as hell. And if Spain does not do a good job to guarantee that first seed in their group, or they finish up as runner-up, has second place in that group, if my calculation is right, they might end up facing Argentina in the round of 32. Like, come on, bro. And there is no guarantee that Spain is going to beat Argentina. Let's be honest here, bro. Not because of Leo Messi, but because of, as a team, I think Argentina is just, they are physical and they can be a lot more clinical than the Spaniards, bro. I know, guys, it's fucking hot here, man. As you guys can see, bro, look at this shit. Doing all this shit all by myself. All by myself, y'all. Been at this for hours. You see all those big power bricks right there? I'm gonna have to build a shed with that shit, man. I'm gonna have to build a shed with that. I'm letting y'all know, bro. Been out here. Gotta get shit done, man. I really wish I could come out here and stream, but it is what it is, bro. Right now, I think Belgium versus Egypt is going on, and I think Egypt is winning right now. If I check it, yep, that's right. Belgium is nil, Egypt 1. And hopefully Egypt walks away with the 3 points, man. I think people are sleeping on Egypt. People don't think that Egypt is that team that could shock the group, or they might even go out as they might finish the group in the third place. I hope that's not the case. I don't believe that is the case. But anyway, what you guys think about that game, and what you guys think about Spain as a national team overall, man? I hope you guys will like and subscribe, and hopefully I will be back tonight. I should be able to stream tonight to talk about everything that's going on, man. Please like and subscribe. Ash Black out. Peace out, y'all.